Hey everybody, welcome to an episode of Handle the Heat. I'm your host TK, and with me today is Jerome Plooy, also known as Slim. You might have seen him on Generations, Rhythm City, or Hope. He's an MC, a motivational speaker, and he was this year's host of the NBA Africa Games.
And last year.
Yes. How you doing?
I'm good, man.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. It's an honor.
How do you handle your spicy food?
Handle it. I've been handling it, man. How do you handle it? I mean, this is my sister's spot, so I'm always here.
Oh yeah?
I just the flavors. Like I didn't try the flavors though, but I always eat the wings. So.
Well, the name of the game is Handle the Heat, so I hope you can really handle it.
Definitely, we like strong food, man.
Okay, in case you don't know, we're at 4th Avenue, 27 boxes in Melville.
Huh? Dis off for my awards. Huh? What's big man? How you tune, bro? Like you think? How's it day? Twaki long time, bro. Long time, nah.
Not long enough, Lati.
Yeah, worry po. Huh? How long has it been, my bra? Huh? Cause when was the last time I fundela you? When the gatas had your cock up here on the pavement and you were swearing them like a mate before they transported you in that scoop to your final destination like a president.
Oh yeah? The brass know what you were doing. Yeah? They know how you ran. Like Usain Bolt up the road. Yeah?
Fundela, why I ran like you say? Because I was waiting for this day, man. Toe jy gescoop word het, nah. Toe wag ek vir die day. The day the almighty Twaki takes out the famous big man. Since
I'll just start off with that NBA games this year and last year.
Alright, so I think my biggest gigs to date, and I did last year, was amazing, incredible. It was fun, beautiful. It's been getting in, man. And then, okay, wait. Yeah, last year was beautiful. I mean, we had the whole Kwese thing, you know, broadcasting across Africa.
Yeah.
We had Soweto TV show the game, you know. I don't know how much continents was in, you know, but we had over like 200 million viewers for this thing. And then this year's one was phenomenal. Like people, I set the bar, so it's like the wings spot, like have wings, like it sets the bar. You need to set the bar whenever you do something.
Are you hearing that have wings sets the bar?
No, they do set the bar. Like it's the best wings in South Africa. Like
there you go.
You cannot mess with these wings. Like not saying it because my fan. It's not that. What people don't understand is the recipe.
Yeah.
What's your recipe in life, TK? How do you the other day I was talking to somebody. I said that I can't give you who Slim is. I can't give you my tips. I can't give, because if you have my recipe, it goes. It's like water, it's like Coke. If I give you the Coke recipe, how many other Cokes or how many other wings are there? We have Zingo, you have this type of wings, but you see the thing between have wings and have wings has the thing. So if Trudy gives away the recipe of it, then it's done. How many wing spots has come up after have wings?
Yeah.
How much people now are all suddenly wings places, but they don't have the recipe. That's how you gotta come here to 27 boxes to handle it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So this year was amazing. My role model, they messed with me, said it's gonna come. It's not gonna come, Carmelo Anthony.
Are you a Carmelo fan?
Because I will kill you for Carmelo. And everybody knows that. Like, I just don't like what's going on in his life right now with the old people not trying to pick him up. And, you know, he was smart in terms of getting money.
Yeah.
But him not playing, it really hurts because he's one of the most phenomenal players.
Who's your number one NBA team right now?
Hey man, I'm wherever Melo is, man. Melo.
So you're not a Warrior?
No.
You don't go where LeBron goes?
No, where Melo goes. So I used to be Denver, then it was New York. OKC, we tried it. I really wanted the Rockets thing to work out, but it didn't. And unfortunately, nobody's like Melo, man. And like I'm saying, like with the wing recipe and everything in life, is people will be mad. So people will try and say stuff about you to make you look bad, so that they can never have what the essential wing is. Who the player, who the person is, they can't have that.
Yeah.
And that's what they need from Carmelo, is a scorer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Work around it.
He's a legend.
He's a legend. He's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Steph will get there. You know what I'm saying? It's just Carmelo needs to get a ring. We're hoping and praying that he gets picked up in the next half of the season after All-Star break and then go on and just win a ring. That's what I want from Carmelo.
Okay, so before we get into the next wave, who's making it to the finals?
This year?
Yeah.
Whew.
My money's on Warriors still.
Golden State, yes. East Coast is really, I love the East Coast now. It's happening. Milwaukee's playing great with Derrick Rose now.
Yeah.
the Bucks, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Toronto Raptors. Y'all thought the Kawhi Leonard trade wasn't gonna work. Yo, this my African brother Masai saying it couldn't work. What are you doing? How do you give DeMar DeRozan? No, bruh. Listen, if chili sauce is not working, Trudy's gotta take it out. And then she needs to bring the half-wing sauce. That's what you need to do in life. If it's not working, you see the picture. People won't see things the way you see it, TK. You understand what I'm saying? And that's how life is.
I like this.
Yes. So choose what makes you happy. And when it works, you see, us as human beings, storm. Because we go on what other people, we will take whatever comes our way. You know what I mean? If Trudy has to make chicken garlic wings, people's gonna be like, chicken garlic wings, what is this? And tomorrow they eat it and they taste it with the blueberry sauces. My guy, think it works out, and then people suddenly laugh and say, like, what were y'all saying? You know? So I want to do the Kawhi laugh. Like, if you can, please put in the Kawhi laugh. He doesn't laugh much. He's like, you know, that funny laugh. So, you know, yeah. So that's just how it is, man. I think the Raptors, but the Raptors choke. That's what I hate. They play beautiful basketball.
They're gonna make it to the
throughout
playoffs, but they're gonna end at the semifinals. That's my prediction.
Okay, I think if we go, I think the Raptors and the Warriors, man, might make for a good thing.
Warriors in the finals again. We just don't know with who, because LeBron has been.
You will revisit me and we'll have it at Wings. We'll watch it here.
Season 2.
The Raptors. All right.
You ready for chili and sauces?
Yeah.
Tell me about your experience as an actor in Generations, Rhythm City, and Hope. Which one did you enjoy more? I mean, we know the viewership. If we have to base the 3 you've been on, we know Generations is number 1. But people are feeling Rhythm City right now.
Yeah, the whole time. We're still hoping that they could revive me from the dead. You know, it hurt a lot of people that in life, like, when you're great, you're great. When you're good, you're good. You know, what people didn't expect was they just had the character as a person coming in, taking out these people, gone.
Yeah.
But when this character came, he inspired kids, and up until today, wherever I go, Northwest, wherever people still love Dwaki, they know Dwaki. And yes, Generations viewership, amazing, great, everything, but the Rhythm City, we brought viewership to Rhythm City. Everybody, it was so crazy. I was telling Trudy and everybody in the hood, Makshau Ohapa 6. These kids run home. Everybody was in the house. They were like, yeah. It's hot, and we were trending on the thing. Like, we made it trend. They want a softer when it came, because we had the whole Sabelo Nyaupe story, and after the Nyaupe, then the Twakidem story, and then it just went, it escalated. Like, that's what I loved about the Rhythm City thing, you know. I miss it. It's emotional. I can't go back all the time, because we like a family. So when I see that, I miss it. I want to get into it. You know, acting with Jamie Bartlett was phenomenal. At least my character wasn't a weak character. It was strong. Enjoyed it. Safo, everybody, like, you know. And then with the generation things, like with it came with a bigger territory now, because a lot of people watch. And the unfortunate thing that kills a lot of our talent in the country is, and businesses, like if Trudy had to listen to what other people were saying, have wings wouldn't be here, you know. People's always gonna be like, oh no, it's another wing place, it's not this, you know. So everybody, the bigger the territory, the more the criticism that comes with it, you know. So it was like just a different thing, and like and people were saying, and people was like, hey, people are gonna say this, no matter how great you are, people are gonna be like, hey, you can't, because that's just human beings. But as a person, you need to do it. And the funny thing was, we were selling these girls, we were trying to tell people about the story about the whole kidnapping, the date rape thing, and how girls get sold off, you know, into prostitution, which kind of hurt me. And I had a mom at a soccer tournament come up to me, and the mom was like, the kids were like, yeah, now we make your mama. The mama like, what up? I'm like, yeah, mom. She's like, yeah, why you sell girls? Why you sell girls? I'm like, but it's not real. She's like, no, man, you mustn't do that. I thought she was gonna hit me, because apparently with one of the old generation actresses, my mom was like, the old woman hit this woman because they think it's real. They get so connected with you, you know. So that was fun with it. Hope was really good. Just Mocha Love was just starting out. So, but the characters and whatever you brought to it was something special.
Yeah.
I always want to do what I do because a lot of my fanship is from the youth. I love the youth. I do a lot of things for the youth.
I like what you're saying, man. We're gonna get there as we get into the next wing.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
You come from the streets of Eldorado Park.
Yes.
Which you know is like the township, and we know the common trend within townships in most of the country is that the poverty rate is high, the crime rate seems to be high, the fatherless home rate is also very high, and very few people come up in the industry and have a give back to the community attitude. But we see you doing that already with Slim Care Foundation. You want to tell us about that?
Yeah, Slim Care is one of the most special things there is in this life, in this world. Trudy used to love to encourage me to do that because Trudy and them were like, they want to do it but they can't do it all the time. And I come from like the NBA's hands, and I saw NBA Cares, and I see a lot of how my NBA player role model friends give back. I was like, hey, but these dudes come from nothing but they're giving back. So that inspired me. I spoke to Trudy and then did it way back, but then like we did some phenomenal things, man. I still need to do something with Wings though, but just giving back to the kids of the streets, like I said, the youth, like through hard work and everything, you know. People like Boston Media House but the city campus stole me, so it's like Aldo's Clip Town. They're always fighting like, no, we own Slim, we own him, he was born, like, yeah, it's just. Yeah. So the same with Media House and college, but college came and I've given away like what, almost, I'm clocking almost R1 million. I won't talk about it a lot, like my family, truly everybody knows about it, but R1 million in bursaries to these kids now to go to school, because I feel like education is very important, especially Mapumekasi, from the youth coming up, you know, like our parents were strict, like even if we don't have fathers or that type of thing, you gotta go to school. You gotta go to, you know, that's how I look at Bernard, I look at Trudy, I look at Lucky, I look at Greg's, I look at all these people that have education that's from Aldos, that's still in Aldos. Like, we didn't forget where we come from. A lot of people, Maba achieve, they have this thing like, oh no, I'm better than you, I'm better, you can't be there, I'm on that level, bye-bye. But we have it's your plight, it's your responsibility to take care of a person. I've learned so much this year with all the deaths happening. My brother was on Yaupe, he got murdered this year, hustling. And I always say, people who don't want to listen, it's okay, but if their mindsets were changed, especially in Aldos, if the mindset can shift and see how to become successful, not quick. See, there's quick and there's time. K-Cam says in the Psalms, look for that song for you, says that this was not overnight. Heaven's not overnight. It's Trudy had this thing 2010, 2011. It takes time. Now where we from, people see, hey, chili, I want chili now, I'll get it now, and that I don't care, I can kill you for this thing now. And that's where we need to change the mindsets, that it's a long-term thing. It's how you go into it. That's how does Slim stay relevant? How does things? I don't compete with anybody. I'm not in a hurry. I could have done things. People wanted me to sleep with whoever in the industry because I could get followers, I could get likes. I said no. It's not what I stand for. I will get where I want to go to because this thing is not an overnight thing. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm trying to teach the kids. That's why girls need to stop opening and closing their legs now, and then open the books so they study and ignore this whole baby thing. Guys need to stop looking at the flashy things and be like, hey, I need to wake up. Like my brother, I said it. Wake up. If you can wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning to go hijack, to go rob, to go break in houses, what can you do with that hustle? What can you do with what you were given with your talent?
Yeah.
The right way. Yeah. Shift the focus.
Yeah.
Too much negativity where we from. Too much people don't want to see people go higher. People don't want to see, they always like to reach and pull down. We have the crab syndrome where I'm from. I don't know in South Africa as well, but where I'm from, Cliptown Elders, we have the thing we like to pull down. It's like the other day, I was in Durban with Bun watching the derby, and people were looking at me like, why are you here? Like, what makes you so special to be? I'm like, why must you hate? I'm here because what, like, you know, so they don't, we need to become a positive nation again. There's too much negativity happening. And with all this negativity, we're gonna become like that. That's why I don't like Twitter anymore. Because Twitter now gets bashful. That's why you have kids that are hating on each other. Everything you do these days, people have something negative to say. People have something, they don't want to see the positive. And unfortunately, you're going to get consumed in these things. You're going to become a miserable person. You will not be successful. And then your wing is going to be tasteless. And then you better. So instead, if you have a have wings mindset or slim mind and you become positive, be that substance that people want to chew. Make sure, even that's why I'm saying, like, you need to be in an exclusive place. So people need to come out. So once they come out of that ugly environment and into a new environment, be like, oh wow, I can sit here. Man, life will change, man.
Come on, let's get into it.